Lesson 2. Basic Equipment. Introduction. The mask, fins and snorkel, which are found within the diving equipment, are referred to as basic equipment or ABC equipment. Along with this, weight belts and weights used particularly in equipped diving will also be the subject of our lesson. With this theoretical lesson, the aspiring diver will get to know the basic diving equipment and learn the necessary theoretical information about its usage. Mask. Why should we use a mask? The mask is a diving equipment that creates an airspace between the water environment and the diver's eyes, providing clear vision underwater. The most prominent feature of masks is that they have an airspace that also covers the nose. Because of this feature, they differ from swim goggles. Since the nose parts of the mask are closed, the diver can balance the pressure inside the mask according to the increasing external pressure with depth, and can also evacuate the water entering the mask. If you try to dive with swim goggles, you cannot evacuate the water entering, and may cause serious eye discomfort. Choosing a mask. The appropriate mask should fit the diver's face and be suitable for the diving activity to be performed. For example, it is appropriate to prefer low-bottom mask in freediving and masks that provide a wide-angle view in equipped diving. When considering a mask to purchase, you should first check
this mask
the fit
is not suitable for me.
For this, you should place the mask on your face in a through nose and check if the mask stays on your face without attaching the straps. If the mask you choose stays on your face like this, it will fit your face and may prevent uncontrolled water entry underwater. When using a mask, after putting on the mask, adjust the straps as comfortably as possible, neither too tight nor too loose. If it's too tight, it can press on the facial capillaries, impeding circulation and causing tension in the tissue around the eyes, limiting vision. Similarly, overly tight straps can cause the silicone structure to stretch in certain areas and loosen in others, potentially allowing water to enter the mask. If the straps are too loose, the mask may easily come off the face or even get lost. The purpose of the mask straps is not to prevent water from entering, but to prevent it from dislodging and getting lost due to any impact or movement. The inner surface of the mask lens can fog up due to moist exhalation from the nose while diving. While special chemicals can be used to prevent this, it can also be helpful to spread saliva on the inside of the mask lens before putting on and rinsing it with water after a while. The fins. To move underwater, power is derived from the legs, and movement is facilitated through fins. Moving underwater is exhausting, and using the arms to move can quickly deplete the diver's energy. Therefore, movement is achieved using only the legs with the help of fins. Open or closed. It is possible to classify fins used to diving into two categories, open and closed. Open fins are mainly used in equipped dives, while closed fins are used more in free diving and surface swimming with a snorkel. Open fins need to be worn with booties, whereas closed fins can be worn on bare feet or over neoprene socks. Open fins are heavy and feature high pressure resistance, making them capable of handling the load of equipped dives. Additionally, size open fins are worn with booties. They provide insulation against cold water in cold environments. Closed fins, on the other hand, are lighter and mostly made of softer materials, making them more suitable for surface use. Open fins can be cumbersome and taxing for divers when used on the surface. Evaluating the characteristic of both types of fins and selecting the one appropriate for the activity at hand is the best approach. Apart from this, there are also wide and long blade fins designed specially for freediving called offset fins. However, these fins are not used in equipped dives as they can exhaust the diver, restrict movements, and cause cramps. Using fins. Using fins. Fin usage begins with selecting the right fin and continues with putting them on before entering the water, kicking correctly in the water, and removing them after the dive. Factors such as the depth of the dive, the purpose of the dive, and the dive temperature influence the choices of fins. If the depth is not too much, it's a training dive. The dive doesn't require much effort, and the water temperature is sufficiently high. Closed fins can be preferred. However, if the dive is deep, a certain distance needs to be covered. In short, if the dive requires effort and the water is cold, open fins should be chosen. It should be ensured that closed fins provide shoe-like comfort on your feet. On our feet, fins should not be too tight or too loose. The blades of the fins should be wide and long enough. The straps of open fins should not to be tightened too much, but they should not to be left too loose either. It's desired that they also provide shoe-like comfort. Open fins should be worn and removed by loosening and tightening the straps, not by removing and putting on the buckles. This way, the possibility of losing the buckles is also eliminated. To achieve maximum performance from your fins during the dive, you need to strike the fins with the right motion. For this, the feet should be moved from the hips. The ankles should be slightly flexed, but kept tense without being allowed to move freely. Especially during the initial movements, many diving candidates perform the movement by bending the legs from the knees, which leads to getting tired quickly and constantly losing their balance due to covering less distance. It's essential to be able to apply the correct movement to avoid such problems. After the dive, you should pay attention to leaving the fins as the last equipment to be placed on the platform. It is advisable to make this a habit during open water training sessions to avoid any problems. Lesson 3. Basic diving signals. Introduction. Unfortunately, the easiest way to communicate underwater is not by speaking as it is on the surface. Communicating through speech underwater is not possible without specialized equipment. Divers require communication to ensure their safety and to execute the dive plan completely. For this purpose, a specialized set of hand and body signals with the same meaning in every language are used throughout the dive. Equipped diving gains safety through management and coordination, and communication is crucial for ensuring that. Although we cannot use our voice underwater, using signals allows us to establish basic communication regarding the management and safety of the dive. Using diving signals correctly and clearly is as important as knowing their meanings. Boat, breathe, come here, danger, distress, down, ears not clearing, get with your body, go up, hold hands. How much air do you have? I'm cold. Low on air. Okay. Out of air. Share air. Slow down. Calm down. Something's wrong. Stop. Turn the dive. Go back. Watch me. Which way?